Hi everyone, today I'm going to do a remake of my one of my previous videos, and I will show you how to download the file from the internet. And not just how to download the file, but how to show download progress, how to cancel a file that is already downloading, and how to limit the download speed. So there are pretty much interesting things to see here. Okay, so first of all, we are going to create new VCL Forms application, and I will add an edit field here in which I will place a link of a file that I want to download. Okay, so it will be a WinRAR application, and I will use this button which will initiate the download. To download, we need to use HTTP component, and I will simply name it download. Okay, so how to download the file? Well, when clicking this button, I will first of all I need to decide where do I want to save my file when downloading. I can, for example, save it in my memory or on a hard drive. So I will use hard drive, for example. File stream. I'm going to create a file stream object that will be a location for my downloaded file. So I need to specify the location, for example, this, and I want to create a file. Okay, at the end of everything, I will simply delete my file stream object, not the file, just file stream object. So how to download? Well, first of all, I need to use this object here. Its name is download. And I'm initiating a download by using this method get. Okay, this method get requires my URL of the file that I want to download and the location. So my URL is stored here in this edit1 component. Edit1 text. Okay, and the location where do I want to store my file is in this file stream. So let's see. I have here my local C drive, and I'm going to run the application. Okay, download, and as you can see, it started to download the file. It's not yet complete. Okay, now it's complete and it works. So we have successfully downloaded the file. Now let's see how to show progress, download progress. To show download progress, first we need to add a progress bar. Okay, and we need to use HTTP events. We can use two of them. For example, on work begin. So when download begins, in this case, I will set my progress bar position to 0, and progress bar maximum is this a work count max. This is actually this will actually tell us how many bytes are there in a total file. So how big is the file, right? And after that we need to specify on work, which executes while download is in progress. So while download is in progress, I will update my progress bar. Progress bar position is a work count. A work count will tell me how many bytes are already downloaded in this moment. And to update my progress bar position, I will use application process messages. Okay, I can also use on work end, and it will trigger when download completes or ended or ends unexpectedly, or if I simply cancel the download. But in this case I don't need it. So let's see. I will open up here and now click download. Now you can see this progress bar feels it shows how it shows the actual download progress, and it's completed and my file is here. Okay, so I can do it again. As you can see, file created, and it's still downloaded from the internet. Okay, so that is pretty much simple. What I did was I used this component, HTTP component, and I used the file stream for a location. So I simply called this method get. This method did initiate the download. I told where this file is, and like I said, where to save it. This download work begin is executed when download begins. In this case, it will set my progress bar position to 0 and its maximum position to maximum bytes, meaning the file size. And while downloading, show the actual position, meaning how many bytes are already downloaded, and update this position in my application. And that is pretty much simple. But sometimes I need to cancel download that is already in progress, and I can do it like this. It is very simple. I again use this download component, this here, and it has a method disconnect. Now let's see. I'm downloading a file, disconnect, and that's it. It simply stopped downloading. Okay, so that is how to cancel a file download. But I can also limit download speed or upload speed from this HTTP component. In order to do that, I need to use this Indy Intercepts throttle component. So I will put it here. I will name it simply throttler. Okay, and now this is an intercept component, so I will need to add it to some component, and it will be our HTTP component intercept using throttler. So this component uses this throttler as an interceptor. So what is important in this throttler? Well, this bits per second. So using this we can limit how many, actually using this tool, how many bytes can we maximally receive, meaning download, and how many bytes can we send or upload. For example, I will, if it's set to 0, that means unlimited, but let's say that we want to limit it to some speed. I will add here 3 buttons. First one will say 50 kilobytes per second. Second one will be 100, and this one will be 200. Okay, so what I need to specify is simply this bits per second, or this one. In this case, if I want to limit my download speed, if I want to limit upload speed, then I would limit this property. So how to do it? If I click this button, then this throttler bits per second equals, now I need to specify how many bits do I want, how many, what is the limit right on this button. It is 50 kilobytes per second. I need to calculate how many 50 kilobytes per second is in bits. These are bytes and these are bits. Okay, so this is like 15 kilobytes. For 100 kilobytes, it is double. and 200 kilobytes, it is again double. Now let's see. I'm downloading a file and I'm now limited to 50 kilobytes per second, and as you can see, it is fairly slow. Now I will set to 100 kilobytes per second, and it is faster. 200, and it is still it is even more faster. Now 200, 150. Okay, and cancel. And that is how you can limit download speed by using this throttler. And like I said, don't forget to add it to this HTTP component in here, Intercept. Okay guys, I hope you learned something from this video. If you have any questions, please be free to ask them in your comments, and like I said, you can always write down what would you like to see in my videos, and thanks again. See you next time.